Hey everybody, this is Bear Knight, coming back to you guys with another Medieval 2 Total War Russian campaign, bringing back the vodka with Duke Ivan, the grandest and the bravest of us all. We're not going to be fighting these guys today because that is insane. We're going to be doing a calculated and great retreat, obviously, because we're Ivan. Ivan's awesome. And we're going to be fighting Mr. Pietri, who has, let's see, 2, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. 2 catapults and 8 archer units. Oh, we got 9-ish. 9-ish. Coming in. Alright. Well, that's what we're going to be doing today, you guys. Sorry about that. My voice is a little... Honestly, my voice is a little bit overworked because I just did this video. Honestly, I'm watching the replay because I accidentally hit the mute button on my headphones because I thought when I started up the game it was being really fizzy for some reason, and I thought it would affect the recording I was using, or the recording application, Audacity, so I thought, okay, I'll just kind of mess around with it a little bit. I forgot to repress that button, so yeah, when I finished recording, there's nothing, there was no audio on the thing. It was just blank. You have no idea how just annoying that was. You're not going to hear a lot of clicks from me right now, but it's alright. I worked through it. It's all good to go. Right now I'm just trying to put my spearmen and axemen in the right places. Gotta keep in mind my spearmen. I do have 2 mercenary groups of them, so I thought, put them on the edges, because why not use that since they're, you know, mercenaries. You pay more for them. Might as well get your use out of them. So yeah, just deciding to put my cavalry on different sides like usual. Nothing new, just same kind of tactics. Just going up against a different army. Crazy stuff. Now, for whatever reason, they decided to form up differently. I guess they were going to try and go up the left side of the mountain here, or the hill I should say, but I guess I moved in quicker, or more quickly than they were anticipating, so it's gonna be kind of chaos running down on them. I mean, obviously we're gonna win. Well, actually I don't know if we're gonna win. I hope we win. Because they have quite a few crossbows. As you see, they just crushed that Cossack unit I had right there. I just realized they were killing us. And I sent my Druzina in because I knew we could get some kills off on their crossbows before they could shoot a lot of us. But my Druzina got in the way of my charge, and it kind of killed the validity of the charge, I guess. I don't know if validity is the right word, but I'm trying to use some cool words as I commentate this for the second time. But yeah, I'm trying to move up my archers, and I'm realizing that it's not gonna happen. They're not gonna be able to make it there in time, so I'm gonna have to get out of there. So I'm trying to move up my forces, and it's going alright, because I didn't expect them to come at me this head on, this, you know, straightforward. It caught me a little bit off guard, honestly. And that their Polish nobles aren't destroying my boyar sons over there, that made me pretty happy at first. But I think their archers were really focusing on my general's bodyguard unit, because I didn't realize how fast Ivan was losing his men. He had 67 souls follow him in. He's already lost 13, or no, 14, sorry, 14. Math. Oh, now it's 15, so, you know, math is great. But yeah, they were trying to shoot us with that catapult earlier. I saw that, and I'm like, I'm not burning alive yet. Ivan's still got the day to win. And then I see his bodyguard going in for this kill, and I'm just like, you're not going to win against my by spearmen. Are you kidding me? And he just kind of raced right through them, and just you'll see in a second that they're just cut down. And they're just double pronging me. They're doing hammer and anvil on me so well right now. And I'm trying to get those spearmen to just stay in the battle. And they're just not going to have any of it. I'm trying to get Ivan to blow the rally call, like, and they're just like, screw you, man, you don't pay us that much. We're getting out of here. So at this time, it's like, I need to either kill these cavalry off or get Ivan the hell out of Dodge. This is not working out. So I see the catapult. We got to get rid of that thing. It's going to blow our entire operation to bits. And I'm just trying to get Ivan to go after some of these crossbowmen and archers. They're just, I thought, well, it's either the catapult or the archers, and the archers are worse because there's more of them. So I sent him in for the archers. At the time, it was a really tough decision because the catapults are going to be a big thorn in my side. But what was worse is all the cavalry that they still have, and they're using against me so nicely. I mean, honestly, it was, you know, it's like, wow, the AI is actually doing really well against me. It's kind of crazy. But on the other hand, it's like, this shouldn't be happening. Should it? But it was. And at the time, I was like, oh my god, we're dead. We're dead. We're so dead. We can't kill these guys fast enough. And I mean, with all their archers too, oh, it was not looking good for us. I mean, right now, they're running out of extra cav, but they still got that whole bodyguard unit. We got barely enough combined out of all of our reserves of cavalry left. And they've still got some cavalry left. It's pretty sad. And they're still shooting at us too. At this time though, we have pretty much no infantry that wants to stay in the battle very long. All of our axemen want to come back, and so do our spearmen. But they see that we have some open peasant archers, or archer militia, like, don't hurt my peasants, please. They don't want to fight. Hand to hand at least, they want to shoot your face. But it's actually my crossbows. Ooh, do they get a shot? No, they don't. Yeah, I didn't really get my money's worth on the crossbowmen here. They just kind of get gunned down by those swords. Like, it was just sad. Sad to watch, honestly. And I'm surprised that they stayed fighting till the end. I would have thought they'd just rout, just leave me alone to die, but they stayed pretty true to their word. When they swore it's Russia, they obeyed the call. And I honor that. Or actually, no, I respect that. I respect that call to valor. That call to action was greatly appreciated, man. Alright, here we go. Polish and Russian generals going at it, duking it out. Who will win? It's looking like we have a better chance of victory here, but our guys keep on... Well, they keep on peppering us with a lot of freaking arrows. It's not looking good for us, honestly. And Ivan's down to 4 guys. He's only got 3 followers now. The other 64 were killed. Oh, make that 65 killed. Alright, so I had to bring in some axemen. I was getting very worried at this point, thinking we weren't going to make it. And now it's just him and his best buddy. Like, we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it. This is going to be so close right now. So close. Those crowed axemen, or no, the axemen, I'm just like, okay, you've got to get in here. You've got to help us. We've got to get rid of this guy. If we can't get rid of him, we're not going to have a chance. Because look at, we have no cavalry to hit those archers with. We have none of these, none of my infantry are really going to be willing to keep fighting the good fight here for Mother Russia. So it's like, it's now or never. We got to get rid of these guys. But I realize we're doing some freaking friendly fire. So I'm trying to redirect my guys. And now we're doing a 1v1. Who will win? The Polish family guy or the Grand Duke? And it's the Grand Duke. Grand Duke cuts him down. Pietra of Sanok, you have fallen to Ivan's blade. Alright, so after we finally finished off that guy, it's like, oh my god, I was really wondering how we were gonna come back from that. I was really happy that they didn't have any more cavalry, but my lines, as you can see in the distance here, they're all routing. I have all of my archers, but most of my infantry are running back in, or they're running away. So the only logical thing to do is go after the catapult so it won't, you know, attack anything else that we have coming back in. And try and harry their archers from behind with what little cavalry we have left. And my archers, I didn't realize were too close, and it's too late to move them, so I just thought, just, you know what, just stay and fire. Imagine doing that. Just, you know what, man, we're so close to the enemy, we can't move. We need to stay here and fight. Fire at will. What did the general say? Did he stay and fight to the death? I think so. What about all these arrows that are coming at us? Oh, I don't know. It's like, okay, I'm Ivan the Grand Duke. I'm gonna let everyone else do everything because I'm kind of alone now. Yeah, I didn't want to put Ivan too close to the danger zone because he was already pretty bloodied up from the battle, and I didn't want to let him die. He's my best general. He's got 7 stars. Why would I let him just get killed in a charge? I mean, obviously it'd be pretty darn glorious, but I didn't want to do that, honestly. It was not a good idea. So I'm just trying my best to get rid of any archers or anything I can at this point, because they're firing arrows back at us. They're really killing my men's morale, and I gotta get rid of these guys. So we're trying our best to break through the lines, but my men are just falling apart and breaking faster than we can do anything. And I thought my front line was going to break, so I thought, okay, I'm getting Ivan out of here before they could shoot him. But what ended up happening is we actually were able to break through their lines, so I sent him back up front to keep morale alive. He's like, I will not let you run away. You will fight for me. To me! Fight for Mother Russia! And I noticed that the odds are still pretty close, so it's like, Ivan, get in there. Hold the men together! And then they all just kind of routed as soon as he got there. Like, the worst time ever. Like, no! And at this time, Ivan's pretty eager to get in the battle finally, to get these damn archers out of the way. And I thought, okay, we gotta get him out of the way and just get all of my infantry back in the battle, charge him in, and get these archers to stop firing. Thankfully, they weren't shooting at Ivan, but it was... I wasn't sure for a moment there. Like, Ivan could have died if they all focused on him. Just... And then, of course, I'm doing more friendly fire, so I thought, okay, I'm as good as dead with Ivan. At least he can kill a few more guys while I've got him. And then, of course, this random crossbow unit comes out of nowhere. It's like, Ivan! For Mother Russia! Onward! And he's shaken to my discontent and my sadness, but he breaks this unit so easily. It's like, oh, well, that was a walk in the park. So these guys broke next to him, and I don't even know if he captures anybody, honestly. And I just hear all these poor noises of men getting shot in the face or shot in the chest, like... It's just a skirmish battle to the max. And I'm setting Ivan in here like, come on dude, you got this! He's shaking, he's under arrow fire from his own men. Oh, I would not like that either. If I were the ruler of Russia, like, I'm rushing in for Russia. But Russia fights back. In a bad way. It's, yeah. So yeah, at this point I'm wising up a little bit, like, okay, I need to get some fire arrows going here. And, you know, it's like, okay, well, if we use fire arrows, they'll all rout pretty darn quickly since they're pretty close to They're just as close as Ivan is, so I think, okay, we'll get rid of the one on the right, and then we'll charge the one on the left. Simple. Okay, so we go for the left, and they're wavering, like, okay, Ivan's kind of doing the same thing he did. Nothing's happening. And then I pretty much just killed it. They just all died. What I didn't realize is that my other unit of archers was firing, but they weren't hitting Ivan, so I was very lucky. Let's just say the battle was very close the whole way. I think we got up to about 80%. Yeah, we were 78%, they were 86%. It was pretty darn close, but yeah, we're going to be chasing these guys down. We want to try and get as many as possible. Ivan chopping one little guy down at a time here. I should have just ended the battle, but I really wanted to kill a few more Polish guys. So it wasn't that great of a victory. I mean, we were outnumbered heavily, and they had heavily more archers than we did. And they rushed us faster than I thought they were going to rush us. I should have had my infantry more prepared, but Ivan and his bodyguard giving the ultimate sacrifice, getting 325 kills there. And my peasant archers, all of my archers, except for that archer militia, got over 100 kills. Oh, and that crossbow unit just got sacked. Yeah, the Kazakhs did pretty nice, and so did my Drazina. But the mercenary crossbow unit just, as soon as their bodyguard, the Polish bodyguard, just got up there, like, they were gone. They just stood there and fought. They would not give any ground to the Polish invading our lands. Or just about to. I mean, they were just about to start invading our lands with this army. So we saved Mother Russia for another day. She will bandage up her wounds, and we will ransom them. Prickers. But yeah, we ended up killing the guy we were supposed to assassinate. I was about to cry buckets of tears here. And then I realized our priest was dead. Like, oh great, bishop's gone. Might as well cry now. No, just kidding. But yeah, I saw this guy and like, how did they get this guy? I think, well, Ivan's got a lot of stuff, so let's go to toe-to-toe with this guy. Let's get rid of him. Because he's got quite a few command stars. And yeah. Oh yeah. Try and shoot this guy in the back of the neck. I don't know why it seems like the audio is a little out of sync when I'm watching this. If it is for you guys too, I'm sorry. The game was a little laggy when I came back from battles. I did try to wait a few seconds to kind of let it, you know, regain its full composure, but I don't think it ever really did. But anyways, I have this grand reinforcement army. I'm planning on handing this over to Ivan, so then Pol can go back up to Novgorod. And I realized that Ivan still has a sister who's unmarried. I think, okay, well, we'll send her down to the Hungarian Holy Roman Empire area. Maybe we could still get an alliance, but they really turned their noses up at us last time. So okay, well, hopefully we can. Mikhail also has his daughter Dekaba and Kuritsa. I really butchered his name, but anyways, his child. I don't know if I was planning to send him over back to Novgorod to be a general, but we need some more heavily starred generals just as skilled as Ivan, honestly. Ivan is a very skilled general, but we do not have anybody of his caliber on this side of the continent. Well, I mean, technically, where Mikhail is, it's connected, but in the game, there's no landmass really connecting. So, yeah. And also, we did take this merchant's business. It was kind of a nice little victory. Like, ha, you can't beat us. We're Russia. Our vodka runs in our veins. You cannot beat us. And I'm getting a little confident here. Like, oh, this is easy. Gonna get rid of this really good general that they have. And I think, oh crap, there's 740. Oh wait, can I night battle? And then I'm like, yes. Yes. So yeah, look at this guy. 6 stars. I apologize for that, but 6 stars versus my 7, and I think, okay, this is good. We're getting rid of a really good general here. This will be easy. I should have assassinated this bastard. He's just too old to raise a sword. He shouldn't even be able to fight me on the battlefield. Anyways, though, we're going in to slash his face and end his destiny. End his life for the greater good of Russia. Alright, now I'm gonna set up my guys a little bit. Alright, I did forget to turn off the fire flame ability, but I wanted to get my army all set up real quick, get it all situated, get my men out there, all my spearmen, ready to kill this general, get him out of the way of our battle. The war will be long, and we need to get rid of all of their assets. Alright, so they're all the way over there. They've got some crossbowmen, some town militia it looks like, and just their bodyguard. So I'm going to have Ivan go for the crossbowmen, have the spearmen go for the bodyguard, and then I think just my archers and those guys went for that, and I never really planned on sending any units after the town militia because I thought they were just so inferior. Like, town militia suck. Honestly, they really suck. And I would never legitimately in a pitch battle. I would never pay for them. But if they were the only thing I had to work with in a campaign setting, it's like, okay, fine, I'll use them if I have to. I'd probably use them just to defend choke points if it were a siege battle. If it's not, then they're kind of there for just the slaughterhouse, honestly. For whatever reason, my cavalry decided to just bug out a little bit, so I had to reform them up before I could do the grand charge of Ivan the Grand Duke. And I think, okay, this is gonna be a piece of cake. We're not even within range of their crossbows yet, and they're not even trying to get close to us. So we're moving in for the kill. Town militia taunting us. So is the general's bodyguard, and the crossbowmen go, okay, we should probably get ready now. And it's too late. We blow in through there, break through their line, and it's too late. Their crossbowmen are just decimated by that charge. And I just think, okay, they're already routed. Think again. Think again, my good self. They did not. I was hoping they did. I was actually hoping I would get a second charge in with my... Yeah, see, there's still 10 of them on the battlefield. I was hoping to get a charge in with Ivan on the town militia to really crush them. But their general's bodyguard went after us, so we kind of had to engage.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
And at this point I realized, okay, we gotta get rid of the fire flame. It's less accurate, and we gotta be more accurate with our arrows if we're firing into the same group as our own men.
Oh, Almighty Father above, that this day should come to pass. Our king lies
Oh,
slain on the
fuck.
field.
Yeah, I remember this part. Ivan just died. The king of Russia hath fallen and left the world to his men, and his men go, how dare you? How dare you kill our king? We will have vengeance! Like, you have no idea. They really wanted vengeance. It might have been because of the friendly fire I mean, I would attribute most of it to the friendly fire, but Ivan was over there by himself with maybe 2 other spearmen in a certain area. That was hard to watch. Obviously, I'm still feeling waves of that. It's just I feel kind of let down, honestly. Let down that happened after such a grand battle. I said during the beginning of this battle, I said, okay, Ivan has conquered the day. Now he's gonna conquer the night. He couldn't conquer the night. It just got the better of him. And there we go. Get back at that Polish bastard. No more genius will be running in the line of this family. Alright, so I really wanted to track down all of their bad... Oh, I just hated all of them at this point. I really didn't like the AI for taking away my best general in the game. It really rubbed me the wrong way. It really pissed me off. To be honest. So we're just going to charge them down, and that's basically all we're going to do. I could probably, speed it up, but at this time, probably rattling on about Ivan died. That was just... it shouldn't have happened, honestly. It just shouldn't have happened. It was just a rookie mistake by me, and I just... Poor Ivan. I really miss him now. But after this, Ivan's troops are filled with bloodlust. They're just like, you know what? You killed our king. We need to kill as many Polish bastards as possible. So what do? They mourn their loss. They bind up their wounds. And they elect a new faction leader. Duke Mikhail. So, Master Mikhail. Yeah, I was pointing to Ivan's father and like, oh, yeah, I meant Mikhail. Lol. But now Mikhail has an heir. Ivan almost had an heir. And he had a brother-in-law, so if I killed Mikhail, I could have made the brother-in-law the heir, but it wouldn't have... I mean, to what end, honestly? We needed all of our generals as possible with that one guy, I don't even remember his name, who left so long ago in the campaign. He just left. But anyways, our men are craving blood, and we require it to be sated. The bloodlust is real, and we must have another head of the royal family of Poland on a stake. We need to be killing all of them. The vengeance required is beyond satiation. We need vengeance. Oh yeah, and there's that little army I didn't even remember. Heading down south to take out some town or castle or something. Unimportant. But right now the main event has come on. Grand Duke Ivan's grand army. Grand. I say grand as many times because it's just grand. But his grand army, down to its last man, will stand for the Duke. Their once great king. They'll be so loyal to him, even in his death. They would rather fight for him than anyone else. So badly that they would take this castle in his honor and his memory. And in doing so, if they can win this castle, they'll honor their king well, and the battle and the war will go so much better for us as I almost said Poland, as Russia. And we'll have just great day. We'll have a great day here, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna try and take out their Polish nobles, because I know these guys can be such a thorn in my side. But all of their cavalry are getting a little too close for comfort right now.
Our men are under attack. We need to act.
And I just don't like it, so I'm gonna try and focus as much resources on their Polish nobles as possible. It's just like a catapult or a trebuchet, honestly. Get rid of the nobles, because their spears are just gonna take away as many guys as possible.
Our men are under attack. We must act.
And they're doing this already, and I didn't realize it, so, like, okay, we need to get these guys out of the way now. But that cavalry's getting very close. Good thing I had my general alive and well. But it's like, men, we fight for Russia!
Something changes in the course
Grand Duke Ivan fought for Russia! Now you fight in his memory! You know, he's just hashing out orders left and right. Do not move your line! Hold the line! All the guys are just like, fuck you, man, you're not the king of Russia. We're getting out of here, we're going home. Don't need to listen to some brat on a horse. It's like, yes you do if you want to live. And I realized we still got some axemen, some spearmen. It's like, okay, we gotta hold back that cavalry because they're just pushing right through our lines. And those Polish nobles, it was only a matter of time. They really outnumbered us on the right flank there. But I'm just trying to get my general off to safety here from those archers that they have. They have so many archers. So many archers. And for whatever reason, my guys were out in the open here. Man, it was just... It was different, honestly. These men were craving bloodlust, and they just needed it to be satiated. They were going to go berserk over it. They're fighting to the death. Or at least until they retreat, but, you know. They're fighting to the death, okay? They're fighting to the death in memory of their great noble king. I forgot to turn skirmish off for these archers, so, you know. I thought, okay, we're trying to take as many guys down as possible. And, yeah, it's pretty much a wrap on the battle. We've got 8 spearmen still in the battle. We're gonna try and rush them in to kill somebody. Spearmen should look good. Let's go eat them. Rip your head off and spit on your neck. But yeah, at this time it's just down to my cavalry, really. We're just trying to kill as many guys as possible. They're really aiming for my general's unit. I'm just trying to be light on my feet with those cavalry and just get them out of there. So, a few misclicks there, but I see the prize and I'm going up for it. Eye on the prize, man. Eye on the prize. So with just one boy or son left, we're going in. We have no inhibitions here. We will go in whether we live or die. They're just trying to shoot this poor guy. And all he's trying to do is do well in his king's memory. And look at that. He kills 5 to 10 guys just on one charge. Beautiful. And that's when my general rushes out of there. Like, he's gonna get captured. I know it. And that horse he's riding, just light on its feet. Honestly. And I was really hoping he was gonna get shot in the back. Like, 10 bolts. Just dies right there. But nope, it was just him and a buddy of his. Otherwise those guys just got wrecked by the fire arrows. So our general made it out, but only 36 men remained. These 36 fought, died well, or their brethren fought and died well for Mother Russia in Grand Duke Ivan's name. But it was not enough. And so they fled to the countryside and said, "It was well and good, but we only fight for Ivan. And now that we have no more numbers to honor his memory, we cannot fight for him any longer." So I'm supposed to assassinate this guy, and I'm like, oh, who really cares? Honestly, we just got 2 great losses. You know, it was a sucker punch to lose Ivan, but then it was even worse to lose the army that was left to him. Honestly, though, I looked at it as a positive thing because we took out 150 some guys from their castle. So we just take the castle, and then we get to Thorn. And once we have Thorn, we're pretty much unstoppable. So I'm thinking, okay, we just gotta use Greken's army here. Go right for Vilnius. Sounds pretty easy. Alright, so, like, okay, we gotta get this city here. And I'm not really in the mood to fight another battle, just get it done. Just get it done, honestly. So let's go for Kiev, sorry. Apologize for my mispronunciations, but Kiev has a family member, and we're ready to bathe in the blood of our enemies again after hearing word right on the winds of Grand Duke Ivan's passing. He fought nobly in battle,
Yes,
and we must remember and honor his memory by
his
fighting
time is
and
up,
continuing the war effort just for him.
my king.
Alright, so I realize I have another
Who is
assassin
my
here, so I'm
target?
gonna move him down south. And then I see another Polish guy. I'm like, oh, well, for kicks and giggles, we're just gonna try and kill this guy. Like, okay, this isn't gonna work. And then, yes! Yes! A moment of awesomeness.
My king,
Killed the frickin' Polish
on
prince.
my way.
The prick is dead. Long live Ivan's memory. Long live Grand Emperor Duke
An
Mikhail.
honor, my lord.
Mikhail. And that, dear subscribers and viewers, and anybody who's watching, that is where it ends. Thank you all for watching. Come back next time for more interesting things such as these that have transpired today. And I hope to see you next time for another grand adventure. Thank you for watching, and Berry Knight will be out.